Hey y'all, hey. So I have a question. Who do you believe is responsible for your feelings? I'll explain. So if someone says something to you that hurts your feelings, do you blame that person for what they said? Or do you look within and ask yourself, why did that trigger me? Why did that hurt my feelings? What I have learned is that my emotions are nobody else's responsibility but mine. If someone says something to me that can irritate my soul, I have to ask myself, why? Why did that bother me? In order for something to resonate within yourself, it has to be something already within you for it to trigger that, or it would just roll off your back, you know? Even in my recent breakup, that person did not break my heart. They did not. I had to be accountable. I had to ask myself some very hard questions. What was it that made me sad? Why am I really sad? What is it that I'm really sad about? What do I feel like I'm missing? And I had to search within myself and notice that there was a deficit within myself that I had to fill. Nobody else outside of me can fill it. I'm accountable. I'm accountable for everything that happens with my actions. I didn't always understand when people would say, um, it's not what happens to you, it's what you do, how you react, how you respond to what happens to you. I so understand that now. It's all about me. Everything that happens to us, we have to take accountability or not. But if you don't accept accountability, the lesson is coming back around. It's not going to stop. It's just going to show up with a different face, in a different situation, in a different scenario, but it's coming back. Everything that happens, we are responsible for how we respond, how we internalize it. I decided that I'm not internalize. It's hard to not internalize some things, but I truly work at not internalizing and taking things personally, because there's no growth in um, being the victim. There's no growth in being the victim. So I take accountability for all of my shit, all of it. All of it. I don't blame anybody for anything. When I look back over things that have happened and I used to blame, why did they do this to me? How could they do this to me? Why didn't they do it this way? None of that shit matters, because everybody has their own stuff. The only stuff I have control over is mine. It's mine. So I take accountability for everything. And I have learned not to beat myself up about the things that I realize I need to work on. I give myself a lot of grace. I used to be my worst critic, you know. A lot of times we say negative things to ourselves, but where does that get us? Doesn't get us anywhere. So, my advice would be is if someone triggers you, rather it be a friend, a coworker, a love, whomever, if somebody says something that triggers you, that upsets you, that downright pisses you the fuck off, ask yourself some introspective questions. What was I supposed to learn from this? Why am I so reactive to what they said? The answer is within you. It's nobody else's fault. I have vowed to myself to work on not allowing anyone else to have so much control over my emotions that I point the finger and blame them for my emotions. I'm in charge over here. It's accountability. Everyone else is a reflection of you, what you're feeling, what you need to work on. It's a reflection. If everything is going well in your life, that's a reflection of how you feel inside. So you don't have to take my word for it, but I can guarantee you one thing. The universe can show you better than I can tell you. Take the accountability. Learn the lessons. It's nobody's fault. Tap in.